234 days, 6 hours, 45 minutes, 5,622 hours, 337,365 minutes, 20,241,900 seconds since you last heard this familiar voice casting Rocket League. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Andrew Schiss Jr., aka your fellow ASEA commentator, coming to you with Rocket League commentary of the Varsity Preseason matchup featuring Case versus Wausau West to kick off the 2023 Winter Rocket League season. Now, this is just preseason, so this will not matter towards the team's regular season records. But I come to you doing this casting for this game on a very, very emotional day for me and my family. 7 years ago today, I lost my grandfather. That was a very, very tough loss for me. And, he's helped me become a better person when he was alive. And now that he's passed, I have become a better person overall academically. Obviously, casting for Wasia and all that success there. But, most of it goes to him as well as the rest of my family and friends who've supported me since I started this. So, Grandpa Turkey, if you're with me right now, enjoy this because this stream is going to be dedicated to you. Also, my thoughts and prayers go out to Damar Hamlin, who suffered a cardiac arrest episode last night in the game between the Buffalo Bills and Cincinnati Bengals. Horrible incident. Never seen anything like it in my life. He's currently in critical condition in the ICU. Hoping that all goes well for him and his family. All right, well, with that being said, let's get into notes for today's matchup. So, 2023 Winter Rocket League season. OBS is being a little stingy today. Right, so this will be the new note sheets going forward. I replaced it from the Google Chrome window to an actual image now. So it looks a little bit more cleaner, and then the logo for Wasia is up there. But 2023 Winter Rocket League season, Varsity Preseason, Racine Case versus Wausau West. Two teams that did really, really good last year for Division 1. Both teams made the playoffs. Unfortunately, none of them captured the Division 1 title. Because, again, it was just so stacked last year. You had teams like Waukesha South, the defending champions, and you had Oak Creek, the runner-up, who made the biggest pushes in order to get to the grand finals. All right, so starting out with Case, Division 1, obviously. Their players consist of Avier, Neptune, Zukier, and Wubbubs. Notes for them is that they finished the 2022 spring season 7-0 overall, 21-1 game record in the regular season. For playoffs, they defeated number 8 seed Green Bay Southwest in the first round. Then they defeated number 4 seed Horlick in the quarterfinals, which was featured on stream, I believe, last April. So yeah, that was a very fun day. Both the players from the two teams and I got to go to Carthage's esports arena, and I got the cast while the players got to play in a playoff LAN game. And then Case lost to number 2 seed Oak Creek in the semifinals. Kind of a shocking turn of events there. I was expecting Case to really make the push for the grand finals, but Oak Creek had other plans, and they spoiled it. Now here's the new section of the note sheet. Since it's only preseason, I just want to test this out. Roster moves. So, for Case, they lost Dr. X Lunatic, but he is still with Case. He is just their coach, no longer a player. He has graduated high school. So has Vale 04, has graduated high school, moved on to Carthage College, where he is competing now in the esports arena. And getting that good 4.0 GPA as well. Shout out to Alexander Vale. They lost It's Frayed, and I put most likely graduated for the rest of the people on both Case and Wausau West because it's just assuming that's the most likely occurrence. Lost It's Frayed, lost Axe Reels. They brought in Avier, Zukier, and Wub to the team. So we will hopefully see all three of them in action today. Neptune obviously remains on the varsity. That's the only thing that stays put for Case. Moving on to Wausau West for Division 1. The players consist of Garrett, Voltage 07, Kenneth, Kenny the Fish, Caden, White Bear, and Cole Thorne. Notes for them, they finished the 2022 spring season 6-1 overall, 18-8 game record. For playoffs, they defeated number 7 seed Appleton East in the first round. and they lost to number 3 seed Superior in the quarterfinals. Again, another upset in the Division 1 playoffs for last spring. Roster moves for them is that they lost Volt Edge 07, lost White Bear, and lost Thorn. So they lost pretty much 3 out of the 4 players that they had starting for last year. And they brought in Evan, Shadow, and a Derek Demon. Kenny the Fish returns as varsity captain. Realized it just made a mistake here. The players should be updated. Did not update them. Put them in as the 2022 roster. So that is my bad. But with that being said, the kickoff will be happening in about 20 minutes. Kind of rushed the stream start, but it's better early than better to be early than late because of technical difficulties, because that has happened to me before. But yeah, again, I'm just very, very excited, very blessed to be here casting Rocket League once again for you all. The 2022 spring season was absolutely spectacular. Really helped me grow as a caster, much like the 2022 fall Smash Bros. Season did. That really did some work on my commentary. Got more enthused, more into it, And yeah. And by the way, I will be alone today, but we will be bringing back our beloved color commentator Henry next week for Varsity Week 1 for the 2023 Winter Rocket League season. So be sure to be tuned for that next week as the official start for the Winter Rocket League season for 2023 begins then. But this week is just going to be preseason. There will not be a stream most likely on Thursday, as I will be playing for Horlick A's JV team against Bayport B. Made the announcement about a few weeks ago that I'd be returning to the playing field for Rocket League for Horlick's esports team after departing when I got the position here at Wasilla to cast Rocket League. So it's nice to have some flexibility in order to both play and cast this year. Looking forward to it. But yeah, just the current events that have been happening so far in 2023 is just insane. And we have the Damar Hamlin issue, and then we have Ken Block passing away too. It's just crazy. Unprecedented start to the year for sure. But yeah, we will be getting things kicked off here shortly. As you can see, the masterful overlay is back. Racine Case on the left, Wausau West on the right. Records here will not change. And division obviously won't change because that is the indicator of what division each team is on. If you're new to these streams and you're new to me doing these Rocket League Wasilla streams, most of what was there last year is here, except for the fact that I made graphics for my notes instead of having them just in a notebook for the audience to not see. One of the main things I wanted to improve with these streams is the visual aspects of it, make it more visually appealing for you guys to tune in and actually see the notes and see what I'm talking about. Go ahead and test the game audio. For those of you who are watching right now, type into the chat, is the game audio good or is it a little bit too low? Because I'm sure the mic quality is good. I know last season, I should say, for Rocket League, I had issues with the mic. It was turned way down internally, and I turned it back up, so now it's good. Just want to make sure the game audio is good. Perfect, thank you. Thank you for responding in the chat. And yeah, back to what I was talking about with my grandfather before. I have dedicated today's stream to him because he was a big influence on who I am today. Being the phenomenal shoutcaster that I am, the phenomenal academic student that I am, the phenomenal person that I am. A lot of it has to do with him. I'm looking at a picture of him and me from years ago on my desk right now, and all the emotions pouring in right now. And, he'd want me to cast on a day like today. He'd want me to cast, and I wish he was here to hear me cast because he would absolutely love it. I remember when I was a little kid, he would used to get me these puzzle books that I would, go through and, look forward to every time I saw him. And, he would remember one time he had my dad and I went to the grocery store for him, and we bought these carton of eggs for him, and they were no good, and we ended up taking the eggs and just disposing them on the road. So it's just funny moments like that make me feel happy as I mourn the loss of my grandfather after 7 years, or the fact that he used to call me to just talk to me about school and making sure I'm doing well in school, because those calls really inspired me to do better academically and as a person, because I missed those calls. Back in my early elementary days, I didn't really care about school as much as I do now, and I wish I did before, because I would have probably gotten calls more often from him. But again, he just made me a better person overall, and I can't thank him enough for doing that. And I wish he was here so I could thank him for that. But I know he's with me in spirit. Got about 7 viewers in the Twitch chat. What is up? So this stream will be featuring the Varsity Preseason matchup between Racine, Case and Wausau West. This matchup does not have implications on the regular season, as it is a preseason match. Looking to see some awesome Rocket League action in this best of 5 matchup. The first one I've called in about 234 days. It's crazy to think about. Remember being at the state championship event for the spring 2022 season on May 14th. Incredible experience. I know the audio wasn't the best there, but it was still great to cast at that event. And what's funny is for the Smash Bros. State final back on December 10th, it was funny. The audio was good. It's just that the echo slider was up just a little bit too much. It was kind of all the way up. Glad we can relate, Rewind. But yeah, back to what I was saying before about my microphone. Yeah, the echo slider was all the way up. I mistaken it for the volume slider on my microphone, but there was technical difficulties from the start there, and I kind of just got overwhelmed with that. But other than the fact of the echoed mic, the event went great. The matches were phenomenal. I feel that Smash Bros. Casting has definitely boosted my enthusiasm for casting overall. And I look to keep that with me moving forward. Being more enthused for this Rocket League season as opposed to 2022 spring season when I first started. And that's what it's all about. It's about improving my craft. And all of it's possible because of my boss Mike taking the chance on me, giving me the opportunity to cast for Rocket League and Smash Bros. And also my coach at Horlick, Mr. Smith as well. He was the one who really made it so I can get the job here at Lucia, or position, if you will. Casted 2 regular season games, 2 playoff games for Horlick back in spring 2021. Use those use those VODs from the Twitch streams from Horlick_esports and applied those to a application for the shoutcasting position back. I think it was the same year. Yeah, it was around June, July 2021. Mike accepted me, and here we are. Just very blessed that I have this opportunity to, do something I love. Once again, casting Rocket League, casting Smash Bros, just casting video games in general for Lucia. And I look to put this forward in my future as I pursue a career as a sports broadcaster for the NFL. All right, just about 7 minutes until game kickoff. Just trying to make sure there's not much dead air time here. So, in case some of our audience members did know, for this Rocket League season, 2023 winter season in particular, there will be 5 divisions for both varsity and JV. I think that's the first time that's ever happened for Rocket League and Lucia. Esports is just constantly growing year by year, month by month. It's insane. Many colleges are offering scholarships for esports. It's really cool to see. And if esports wasn't a thing, I wouldn't have the luxury of having a position such as this, commentating video games. So it's just really exciting to see esports getting such a high notoriety. As there's positions of, obviously being the player, being the coach, and people streaming it. Graphic designers, commentators. There's a bunch of positions that, are needed in esports, and that's going to continue to grow as the years go on. So it's really, really great to see. All right, just about 5 minutes till kickoff. I was watching a little bit of the Case versus Horlick quarterfinal playoff game at Carthage College, and I noticed that Case's team with Vale, Frayed, and Neptune was spot on. Like, the chemistry they had was insane. Like, the passing plays were there, and their defense was so great in that quarterfinal game. They were able to win that 3-1. And obviously I'm from Horlick. I wanted to see Horlick win, but Case was just too good. But here's the situation now: is they're pretty much their lineup is gone except for Neptune. So it'll be interesting to see if their new players can step up here, because today is a chance to see two teams with new lineups and see how they're going to look come next week for the regular season start. As preseason games like this will determine how lineups are going to look towards the regular season. Obviously, we only have one playoff game, but that might be enough for a few teams to adjust their lineups accordingly for next week's varsity kickoff for week 1. Got a lot of new talent being elevated to the rosters here. And it's looking like we're going to get started here shortly. Case's coach just invited me to their party. All right. It's a nice butterfly decal on my car. Make sure the overlay, that can get fixed. All right, so for those of you just tuning in, this is the stream for the 2023 Winter Rocket League season varsity preseason match featuring Case High School versus Wausau West. This matchup will not have any implications on the regular season as it is a preseason match. These matches are just to get a sense of what the teams are going to look like and what lineup adjustments teams are going to make before the start of the actual season next week. All right, looks like we're getting in here. Going to start game 1 shortly. We have successfully loaded in here. Looks like all 4 players for Case are in there, as well as a coach, Dr. X Lunatic, good friend of mine. Ready to see what his boys have in store. Wausau West has joined as well. Dreadbook, Kenny, and Shadow are in. Abura joins the fray as well. So it looks like 4 players for each team. We'll definitely see some swapping of lineups as this is preseason. All right, looks like we're going to get set with game number 1 here. Case will be the blue team. Wausau West will be the orange team. And here we go. Game number 1 of the best of 5 series between Case and Wausau West. Nice kickoff going in the favor of Case to start things out. Neptune putting a center immediately. Zuki, you're there. Can't put it in. Saved by Dread. Maybe you're not going to be able to hit that one. Shadow going to carry it Goes right past Zuki here. Oh, Kenny the Fish just misses the opportunity. Puts it middle. Zuki able to put it in. Case starts. Oh my goodness, what a shot by Neptune. Wow. Great way to start it out for Case. Zuki with the pop up in the air. Neptune right there to read it in. Wow. Nice goal there from Neptune. Case takes a 1-0 lead. 4:36 remaining. Impressive start for Case. Shadow, though, looking for a good response. He gets a center. Kenny's there. He puts it in. The captain of Wausau West responds quickly. Great play there by both Shadow and Kenny for Wausau West. Getting themselves right back in it. Nice demo from Zuki on the Shadow. Neptune gonna punt it. Kenny is gonna get the save for the moment. Ball in center position. Zuki gonna push the ball. What he's gonna do here? Kenny the Fish denies all plans at all. Neptune there though. Zuki's there. Oh, maybe look for a redirect there. Avier now punts the ball up off the wall. Neptune looking to take a shot. Avier collided with him. And he centers it. Dread was there, couldn't get the clean look for the goal though. Zuki carrying it. Oh, just barely misses it. And he closes the window, goes up in the air now, trying to put up a shot of his own. Avier with the save. Ball going into Wausau West territory. Nice demo from Shadow onto Avier. Neptune now trying to get another center off. Does so. Shadow quick to clear it though. Shadow centers it. Kenny's there. Can he put it in? No. Wide to the right. Dread putting it up. Keeping the pressure on Case. It's exactly what Wausau West needs to do here if they want to take command of this first game. Dread trying to put it over Neptune. He saves it. See what he can do. Gets it past Kenny. Shadow is there. Dread looking to follow up on that. Could not do it. You're trying to establish ball control there. Didn't have much of an opening. Avier pops it up. Neptune is up. Oh, he's not going to be able to hit that. He was underneath that one. Zuki trying to look for a shot. Couldn't quite put it in. See, Case is being really aggressive with their shots. I mean, just from the opening goal with Neptune, you can see how aggressive Case wants to be. And this team that they got going for him is really solid so far. Just got to keep up the pace, as well as Wausau West too. Really solid again. Both of these teams just looking evenly matched here to start things out. With the 1-1 score, less than 2 minutes remaining in game one here. Dread is going to miss the ball. Zuki are going to take advantage of that. Kenny pops the ball up. Shadow actually wins the 50 over Neptune. Here. Ball hits the ceiling. Now Neptune looking to follow up on Zuki's hit. See what Neptune can do. Oh! Almost had a second chance opportunity at the ball. And he pops it up. Zuki going to take advantage of it. Avier was there. Ball got right past him though. Nice clear by Kenny. Neptune immediately putting more pressure on Wausau West. Another nice demo from Shadow. This time on Zuki. You're looking for a shot. Too slow as Dread is able to make the easy save, but Neptune again! There. Right place, right time. Wow. Dang, the connection between Zuki and Neptune is looking really, really good so far. Case looking promising early. Less than a minute remaining here. Let's see if Wausau West can tie things up at 2. Ball up in the air. Zukier's there. Looked like one of his teammates might have won for a hit after the pass, but nobody was there. Nice save by Kenny. Maybe you're trying to look to center that one, maybe. Oh, Neptune goes right past the ball. Luckily, Case has time to get back to the ball. Wausau West allowed Case way too much time there. Gotta find ways to really close the windows there in games like this going forward, if this is the lineup they're going to have. Ball up in the air. Neptune there for the clear. Looks like Case is going to take game number 1. Very solid show. Case. Very good start indeed. This is a best of 5, so first team to 3 wins will be declared the winners of this preseason matchup. Looks like Shadow disconnected there. Hopefully he gets back into the lobby. Alright, Shadow has made his way back, and there seems to be no substitutions with both teams' lineups. So, we'll get a rerun with game number 2. If you're just tuning in, this is the stream for the Varsity Preseason matchup between Case High School versus Wausau West for the 2023 Winter Rocket League season. I am your fellow Varsity commentator, Andrew, just joining you to provide excellent commentary. As usual, Neptune just going to get that one. It just rolls on in, bounces on in, if you will. Neptune is definitely a sharp shooter. Not even 15 seconds into the match, and Case has already scored a goal here. Zukier, a nice pinch there. Avier going up. Getting a nice 50 off of Tread. Kenny is there to clear it off of Wausau West's half. Shadow had a wide open look momentarily, but Case closed that opportunity up rather quickly. Kenny going up now. Kenny put it in. Oh, just off the crossbar. Neptune up again. Can he get another one? No. What a save by Shadow there. Maybe he was trying to do some extra damage there with those bumps. Very viable strategy in Rocket League. Avier punts the ball up. Can't really seem to follow it up here. Shadow misses the aerial. Zukier gets it past Dread, but Kenny right there again. A powerful shot. That one is not going to go in as Neptune read that like a book. Shadow puts up a shot. Oh, and it's in! Wausau West getting on the board here to make it a 1-1 score. 3:33 remaining. Nice shot there by Shadow. Kickoff goes in favor of Case. Neptune immediately there to center it. Zukier goes up now. Gets off the crossbar. Neptune's there, though. Nice job of Wausau West shutting down that window of time that Case had to pull off a shot there. Shadow, a nice punt going into Case territory. Center. Kenny's there! Oh, and he misses it! Oh, man. Wide to the right was that shot. Ball was in center position. Avier there to clear it. Zukier trying to do something with the ball, but Avier is going to take it himself. Kenny, another nice shot, and that one goes in. Kenny has been knocking on the door for last minute and a half in this matchup. Finally gets one to go in. Betcha he's saying, oh yeah, like the Kool-Aid man after getting that goal. Nice save from Kenny that time on Neptune's shot. Neptune centered the ball to himself there. Couldn't get the angle to score. Zukier, nice center. Dropping down, but Shadow there to read it immediately. Also, its defense looking more tightened up this time around in Game 2 as opposed to Game 1. Neptune, again, threatening. They can't put anything in. Ball centered yet again for Case. Kenny's able to knock that down. Oh. Kenny hit that one awkwardly. Sure he wishes he had that back. Ball popped up in the air again. Shadow's up in the air. Neptune gets it past Shadow. And Dread there for the save. Neptune almost had another nice shot there. Xavier now at the center. Dread is able to advance it towards Case's half. Kenny's up. Can he put it in? No. Shot was a little bit to the left. Xavier's going to do here. Neptune with a nice clear. Further advancing the ball. Gets it past Shadow. Kenny is still there. Waiting at midfield. Zukier. Trying to get another center. But again, Wausau West defense is really good. Kenny, can he get that shot in? No, he can't. Ball sails wide to the right of the net. Shadow trying to center it. Bumps Xavier. Bumps him again. Neptune's able to clear it out momentarily. But again, the pressure being put on Case right now. Wausau West is threatening to score a third goal. And they're not going to get it there. Xavier with a nice clear. Case shutting down the window of opportunity. See if Case can get another goal on the board to tie this up. 40 seconds to go. Neptune pops the ball up, gets demoed. Dread's there for the clear. Neptune's shot is saved by Dread. Dread! Oh, another nice save! Oh my goodness, what a defensive stand for Wausau West. Unreal. Amazing. Have tremendously improved from the first game for sure. Oh, and another nice save there for Dread. You have to look at the saving or the saving statistics for Wausau West here. Gotten a lot of good saves here, but again, it's still 5 seconds left and the caster's curse comes out as Zukier scores for Case. And it always happens every time I mention something good about a team in a crucial moment. It always happens. My apologies, Wausau West. 7 seconds to go. This one could be headed to overtime. Time ticks. Wausau West just going to let that one hit the ground. And we are in overtime for game number 2. Let's see who's going to come out on top. Wausau West has been looking strong pretty much all game long. Ball goes right to Zukier. Can't follow it up, though. Neptune is able to. Xavier gets demoed by Shadow. Zukier there for the pass. Oh! Kenny was able to save it. Trying to get it past Xavier. Gets the 50 off. Shadow there. Midfield. Trying to put up some sort of shot. That one sailed left, and that shot sailed right. Okay, stepping it up on defense. Neptune drives it in Wausau's territory. Neptune getting another opportunity for a shot. Oh, he gets it in! Neptune in the clutch. Gets it in. An overtime goal to give Case a 2-0 lead in this series. Wow. Nice little comeback there from Case. Neptune, Zukier, and Xavier are looking really good for Case. You can obviously see the chemistry from both Zukier and Neptune with those passes in the first 2 games. As look at how many shots Neptune is putting up. 9 shots. Zukier only 1 shot. Avier, no shots. As opposed to Wausau West only has 3 shots combined. So Neptune has 3 times the amount of shots that the entire Wausau West team has. Insane. And then the save count for Wausau West checks out because most of the saves come from Neptune shots on net. So we're seeing some very efficient offense from Case and good defense from them as well. Obviously, they have no saves on the board, Case, but again, they just find ways to clear it even before the ball really goes into the net. See if there's any substitutions here. Looks like Dread joined the wrong team. All right, once again, no lineup changes for this game 3. Case is able to win this game, then the best of 5 is concluded. Let's see if Wausau West can get at least 1 game win on the board here in this preseason matchup. Neptune trying to put it center position for Zukier, and he's there! And he gets the shot in. Wow, this combo is going to be deadly in the regular season. I can already see it. Neptune and Zuki are doing their thing. Looking like Shaq and Kobe out there. Neptune driving it in, puts it in. Wow. Right off the kickoff, Neptune just drives the ball into the net of Wausau West. And it's a good thing Case was able to keep Neptune on the team because, wow. He's their only remaining piece from last year's team. Neptune shot is going to get saved by Shadow this time around. Zukier, trying to get that one in. Ball just sailed on him a little bit too far to the left. And off the crossbar. Kenny the Fish saves Avier's shot. Ball's going to fall down, but Neptune is there to clear it. Kenny, however, has other plans as he's there. Centers the ball. Nice 50 from Zukier to prevent Dread from getting the goal. Dread is still keeping the momentum towards the ball, trying to get it into Case's net. It's not successful. Neptune pops it up. Maybe looking to pass it down to Zukier. Zukier gets bumped. Zukier trying to get this clear off. Not able to just yet. Avier gets demoed by Dread. He passes it to Dread. Neptune goes up. Gets the clear. And the 50. Driving it towards Wausau West territory yet again. Neptune, a little bit of deja vu there, saving it again. Ball drives into Wausau's territory. Still in Wausau territory. Zukier trying to go for 50. Avier pops the ball up. Neptune in the air. He's not able to hit that one. Oh, and Zukier maybe trying to hit that one from the punt that Neptune gave the ball. Neptune there again for another clear. Case's defense is looking really locked down here. They really tighten things up. And Avier gets his first goal of the series. Again, their third man involved is Case. Avier, a beautiful shot there. Neptune, a nice save on Kenny's shot. Oh, what an accidental own goal there from Dread. Or, excuse me. From, from Avier there. Accidental own goal from Case. Cuts Wausau's deficit to 2 with 2:22 remaining. Neptune centers the ball immediately. Zukier there. Oh, Neptune is there. Wow. Neptune pops it up in the air. Beautiful center to himself, even though his teammate Avriel was there for an insurance policy. Case increases their lead to 3. About 2:15 remaining in this game. 3. Almost going to be leading by 4 there with Zukir's shot. And the ball sailed on him a little bit to the left. Dread looking to put some pressure on Case. Not able to. Shadow drives past the ball. Ball goes down. Kenny's there. Oh, and he's not able to put it in. A beautiful save there from Neptune. Neptune got it past one. Couldn't get it past Kenny, though. Kenny is really just the backbone of the pushing front for Wausau West here. See why they chose him to be captain as he scores. As I say that. Nice shot indeed for Kenny. Pretty evenly matched kickoff there. Shadow is going to get the kickoff goal, though, for Wausau West. Wausau West is within 1 goal here after being down 4-1. Watch out. Anything can happen in Rocket League. Let's see if Wausau West is able to tie things up at 4 within this next minute and a half. Game 3. Shadow again off the kickoff. And he's not able to get that one, though. Neptune saves that one in a heartbeat. Shadow again trying to go for a shot. Avier gets the save. Avier going to look to carry the ball on his car. Shadow was able to make the cut in order to clear that out. Kenny drives it past Avier. Zukier. Oh, gets the 50 off of Zukier. But Kenny's shot sails. Neptune pops it up. Zukier is there, but Kenny is able to disrupt the play. Again, Kenny's just been the backbone for this Wausau West team in this series thus far. Another nice spot. Oh, is he going to get that one in? No, just misses the net. Goes on the edge rim of it. Kenny centers it. Shadow hits it. It's not powerful enough. Take a look, see what he can do. Avier flicks it right over Dread's head. Nice shot from Shadow. Just again hitting that edge rim. Or, excuse me, the side rim that time around. 10 seconds left. See if Wausau West can put one more goal on here to tie it up. Ball in the air. Dread's going to go up. Neptune going to clear it. And ball still up in the air. On Wausau West side, though. Wausau West going to have a lot of traveling to do. Still up in the air now. Zukier bumps Dread. And the ball is going to hit the ground. And Case is going to take game 3. And that just about does it. Case winning the preseason matchup 3-0 over Wausau West. A lot to like about both teams. Obviously, the score doesn't say that, but both teams are looking really good with their lineups. It helps out that both Case and Wausau West retain at least one member of their squads. Kenny the Fish for Wausau West, Neptune for Case. Because both of those players made this series very entertaining to watch here. And ultimately, Case coming out on top. Neptune and Zukier, that's a duo to look out for sure in Division 1. With among the teams with obviously Divine, Rogue, and Pixeler from Waukesha South. JD and Vetters from Oak Creek. Blaze BMO from Horlick and the rest of the Division 1 teams, is that division, much like Division 4, is going to be stacked. I'll tell you that right now. But with that series being concluded, the stream will now momentarily conclude. I thank everybody who came out to watch the preseason stream. Obviously, this wasn't planned, a week ago or 2 weeks ago. I had COVID for 2 weeks. My family and I did, and I didn't know I'd be casting this preseason game until I remembered that the first preseason game for Varsity lands on the day that my grandfather passed away 7 years ago. And God told me to do this, and I'm glad I listened to him because I think I honored my grandfather well today. So with that being said, I have been your fellow Wasilla commentator, Andrews Jr., and be sure to return to the Wasilla stream next week, January 10th on Tuesday, for the Match of the Week stream for the Week 1 varsity of the 2023 Winter Rocket League season. But for now, have a good night.